Banned shoes and clothing in the NBA for strange reasons. Basketball might be most known for the flashy sneakers that the players wear, but there's plenty of other pieces of gear that go along with them in every NBA game. Some of them, such as sleeves and wristbands, blend in just fine and aren't noticeable, but other ones stand out a bit more. In this video, we're going to take a look at the pieces of gear that the NBA has banned outright. The dress code. Before getting into the main part of the list, we have to take a look at the NBA's dress code. The dress code is the reason for some of the bans listed here and was implemented in 2005 after the Malice at the Palace by Commissioner David Stern to improve the image of the league. The NBA became the first major sports league to add such a dress code, and the code requires that players wear business-like attire when arriving to and leaving the arena, as well as doing other tasks connected with the NBA. However, we've seen, of course, that the players have stretched things quite a bit over the years and come up with some very creative outfits to enter the arena with, even in the era of the dress code. After all, while the dress code targets some of the things that are associated with hip-hop culture, it doesn't say that players can't get creative when it comes to their suits and other high-end outfits. Upside-down headband. This one isn't a banned piece of gear, but the NBA did ban a particular way of wearing it. Plenty of players wear headbands to keep the sweat out of their eyes and for style reasons, but one particular style ended up on the wrong side of NBA regulations. The upside-down headband style came onto the scene because of Rajon Rondo, who wore it with the NBA logo facing downwards, but the league quickly caught onto this and banned it in 2010, causing Rondo to go for no headband instead. This one is rather harmless, but it looks like the NBA takes their branding quite seriously and doesn't want their logo facing the wrong way. Timberland boots. Timberland produces some of the most well-known boots, and their brand is especially known for their popularity in New York City. But one thing you might not know is the brand was singled out for a ban by the NBA. This one is rather strange considering other specific brands aren't targeted by the league like this, but it's true nonetheless. This happened during the dress code reforms, when many other things associated with the hip-hop scene were banned in exchange for more business-style attire. But then again, with Tim's rising in popularity with that scene, you can start to see why the connection was made by the league. Also, this rule will probably upset rappers Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Drake, and others. All of them have been seen rocking the Timberlands themselves, and the brand's popularity would keep going strong after the NBA banned them in the dress code. Do-rags. Do-rags are a popular fashion statement that was also banned in the 2005 dress code reform, but the rules in that dress code only apply to things worn entering and exiting the arena and on the bench, as well as some other times such as during press conferences. Technically, something being banned on that list doesn't mean that it's banned from actual games. But in the case of do-rags, you won't have any luck trying to wear one in-game, even if it's only the preseason. We know because Pacers forward Sam Perkins tried to skirt the league's rules and wear one during a preseason game. He didn't actually get the chance, as the league told him that it was a safety hazard and that he had to take it off. It's not entirely clear why a do-rag is considered a safety hazard to the NBA, but there's a chance of it getting caught on something, so his decision is somewhat understandable. For the same reason, you can't wear jewelry in an NBA game. That decision is probably for the best. All it takes is one bad move to have someone's chain get stuck on the net. APL sneakers. Unlike Timberland boots, these shoes are meant to be worn in-game. However, they never made it into the NBA as they were outlawed by the league. The reason why is because the shoes are designed to give a competitive advantage and marketed as such. Of course, we've been seeing ads like this ever since basketball sneakers became fashionable. Just about every company has tried to push the idea that their shoe offers some kind of edge on the competition, but APL was actually banned for this. To this day, we've never seen sneakers from Athletic Propulsion Labs in the NBA, so it's impossible to say whether or not the shoes actually offer a competitive advantage. For that matter, it doesn't appear the shoes have been used in the NCAA either. Most of their infamy comes from being banned by the NBA, but it's hard to say they weren't asking for it by pushing the competitive advantage angle as the main feature of the shoe. LeBron's Batman mask. It's easy to forget about now that LeBron is with the Lakers and has won titles in Los Angeles and Cleveland, but there was a time when LeBron and the Heat were the most iconic team in the league, and one of LeBron's most iconic looks was when a nose injury forced the Heat star to wear a mask. Originally, LeBron used a black carbon fiber mask, which quickly trended on social media for its unique look, and let's face it definitely looked a little intimidating to the other team. However, the NBA decided it was too flashy and noticeable and asked LeBron to wear a clear mask instead, which he went along with. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to drop a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe.